Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hi, it's looking like a little tipsy Tuesday. I got my cup of wine.
and I'm mad because I'm on this business trip and I have no wine.
Listen, I have more than enough in my cup for you.
Right. You have to do it for me tonight.
Exactly. So y'all, we're giving y'all a little visual, little face-to-face interaction tonight. We know y'all been caught up on the audio, but tonight, since we couldn't get on Sunday night, we figured, okay, we'll add a little face in so that y'all can put a face with the name. So I'm C. Monique.
And I'm Jazz.
And we are your hosts of Unapologetically Grown as Fuck.
That part.
So, girl, you mentioned you were out of town on business. What you doing?
Yes, y'all. So I am in Kansas City, Missouri, home of Dorothy. And I want to be like Dorothy and click my heels and get back home. I need Kansas is country.
I can imagine.
Oh my gosh, it's flat land. It's too flat. It's too flat. It's just land. It's just that.
Not the vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do and get on through.
That part. Get that bag and get on out.
Yeah,
what's the weather like?
Business.
That part. What's the weather like over there?
The weather is pretty much the same as how it is back home.
Good.
Yeah, it pretty much feels the same over here. So
that's dope. So y'all, tonight we wanted to come to y'all on how y'all feeling about this weather, with this weather getting hot. Are y'all preparing for these summer bodies? Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah.
What's the mental on it? Like, I don't know. Because it came a little too fast, because we never had this kind of weather in February. Let's just be honest.
Right. We did. But I think I'm working with an advantage this year because, I just had my baby.
Yeah, you got that mama snapback.
Yeah, that baby did me right. Summertime, I'm like, hey, listen, I ain't the flattest. It ain't the
that
flattest.
Part.
But it's giving me energy though. Like I'm like,
you know what? Yeah, that made me think about last night. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram or not, but Cash Doll actually went to she went to a game or something, and she had on her little crop top with her high waist jeans. And of course, immediately today I saw like post or whatever, and they was talking about her mommy belly, and I'm like, listen, that's the realistic aspect of having a child. Like, you gonna get that gummy belly afterwards. That stomach's not firming up until weeks, months later down the road,
Right. And more people are becoming comfortable. I'm seeing a lot more mommies becoming comfortable with their mom bods. Like, no sense of anything else, but the natural bods are winning still right now. Like
that part, y'all, we still winning. And y'all, this is hilarious because that's actually our topic tonight. Tonight we're talking about Cornbread Fed. Are you GMO? Like, do y'all like y'all girls stick up? How y'all feeling, mommies, after y'all bodies, ladies after high school and college and all of that? You gained the freshman 10, 20, 30. Like, how you're feeling about it? Are we doing anything to enhance our bodies? Are you just keeping it simple and keeping it natural and like, look, I'm going to get what this body get, and that's going to be that?
Yeah. It's really a catch-22 because honestly, I really have no problem with either side of the space. Like, but I've definitely thought about body enhancements myself. Like, before I got pregnant, my last child, honey, I had already had a consultation for a tummy tuck, BBL, everything.
Right.
And after my baby came, and like just kind of going back, just looking at my body, I'm like, you know what? It ain't that bad. Like, I think I'm good. Like, I can target some areas, just cut back on certain stuff or whatever, and do a little workout or whatnot. But for the most part, I think I'm good. And because I'm getting older and going through having my last baby, I had a C-section, going through kind of cut it for me as far as going in and getting like tummy tucks. I'm good on that. Because the recovery stuff, no.
Exactly. Good. Like, if y'all don't know, I'm a mother of twins who are now 6. And so of course I had a C-section, and yeah, they jacked my stomach. Totally kind of reshaped it almost, but not in a bad way. And it's funny because I have a coworker that works with me. She's just like, bitch, you literally make me sick. She was like, you could throw on some Spanx and your stomach gets flat.
Mm,
She was like, where mines will round out and everything. And I've always kind of been like that. But after the girls, it took me a while. Honestly, it took me a while because going through that whole phase and then like you say having the C-section and everything, it kind of like changes how you view your body. And so
yeah.
I can remember after dropping them, girl, probably the first month or two, I was like, I don't even want to look down there. Like, I don't want to see what it's like or anything like that. But over time, you build confidence in yourself and you're just like,
Mhm.
okay, you know what? This mom birthed two kids. I mean, this
Yeah.
body birthed two kids. Like, listen, it is what it is. Like, this a machine right here.
Yeah. Yes. I make baby. I make humans. That's a
That's
superpower.
my superpower. Okay.
I make humans like big
Yes.
old ones.
Pretty ones at that too, right?
That part, So I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yes. And so y'all, we talked about me going to the gym and shit, right?
Mhm.
Fail. So, girl, the gym was Planet Fitness. I can't with them. It's too many damn people there. I'm gonna just be honest. It's way too many people there. Like, girl, for no reason, last night at almost 8 o'clock, the parking lot was still packed.
Really?
Girl, yes. So I'm not dealing with it. I'm
Yeah.
taking
Not
look.
in like crowded
mm,
place.
I can't do it. And then like the whole thing of going through and like waiting on the machine and all of that, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
I bet if somebody else sweating on the machine, it gross me out. I'd be like, oh
Exactly. And then like when I go to the gym, I don't care to go like with a friend or
yeah,
anybody like that. Like I don't want to talk. I want to just do my own thing.
yeah,
Like put my headphones in. I already
yeah.
got a playlist created, and let me just do what I need to do and get out. And so that's a no go for me. So I'm just going ahead and cancel that membership. I think I might end up at the Y or something. But yesterday I did go walking. I did walk almost 2.5 miles. So I did good yesterday. So I'm anticipating the summer body and getting it to where it needs to be.
Right. And not only that, like I feel like the summertime is real fun.
It is.
Like fun. And it's meant for you to accentuate or highlight your go-to areas. Like that's what
Right.
because the way these females now are dressing, like you got these females that's letting it all hang out, big or
Mm-mm.
small. So
Mm-mm.
and looking good. Like as
Right.
long as you kind of wear it, like it's something that it's really like it fits you, child. Live
And
your
then
best life.
see, that's another thing too. It's like what is too much or what is too little. You know, that's some things that I kind of like. I'll see certain things, on social media and certain outfits and posts or whatever, and I'm just like, that's what we're doing now. Like we literally walking out with like bras and panties on and like a mesh thing over it and just saying, okay, boom, we're going about our business. Like, I'm not okay with it. Like, even if I was a size 4, like I would not be okay with it because I feel like some things should still be left to the imagination. However, if that's you, I'm not knocking it, especially if you win and you win it well. I'm gonna kudos you, but I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just one of those things. That's a generational thing, honestly, too. I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
is. And it depends on how you're raised.
yeah, because you're not gonna find a lot of females that's our age doing that. It
At
is
all.
our like the 80s babies, early 90s babies, they ain't really kicking it like that right now. Like
Nah, not at all. Because we were
yeah,
raised on like morals and values,
yeah, it's
and
a little
things of like certain things is off limits. They remain in your bedroom, and you can't,
right. Yo,
in the light.
oh my gosh, I really feel like I'm the only one that felt like that. Like I don't even get excited too much no more about going to Victoria's Secret and buying up lingerie and stuff because now you can go to the club and they
And you
wearing it
see it.
or they on Facebook, like people on Facebook or whatever, and like you got on your lingerie, and I'm like, yo, when did that become okay?
Yeah, like, is this actually a norm now? Like, no, it's not.
Outfit.
Right.
I hey, maybe it's just me, but honey, I'm just saying any guy that I would be dealing with, if he saw that thing, my head would be knocked between the refrigerator and the stove. I'm just
Girl,
saying.
that part, like, girl, that's the one. I can remember being younger, wanting to wear like some little revealing things out. And girl, a boyfriend I was dealing with at the time, he literally like took that thing and burned it in front of me. He was like, absolutely not. No, ma'am, what are you doing? What do you think you're going with that on? And I was like, well, dang, daddy.
Right, yeah. Times have definitely changed. It's definitely changed. Like this time now where it's like, okay, let it all hang out. Don't keep nothing a secret, honey.
Right.
And,
but you know, I like the little I like the look of having like a bodysuit on. Or like the all-in-one lingerie piece that looks like a bodysuit, but putting that on with like a blazer and some jeans, I feel like that's sexy. You know, that's showing sex appeal without showing too much.
yes, it's all about the imagination.
Exactly.
It's all about if you can get, the idea is to, if someone can, they're supposed to undress you with their eyes and their imagination.
Right. Not physically.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Right.
Like that takes real out of it. Like you
exactly
as he undressing you, but you fully dressed. You get what I'm
saying? Right. Like I'm gonna give you an inch, but I'm gonna need for you to take that mile.
Right.
And then it's up to me if I fulfill that dream at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like that's an even exchange.
It is. It definitely is.
It's giving me a choice. So yeah, that's a lot.
So yeah, so I've so you mentioned you had thought about doing a tummy tuck and doing a BBL and all that. I thought about getting a tummy tuck done, honestly. But I want to have another child. So I'm like, I think I'll wait on that because I don't want to get like, you know, an enhancement surgery done and then boom, I'm pregnant and then I'm looking like Oompa Loompa. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
I'll wait. But give me about 30 years or so. But on a serious note, I actually have kind of been contemplating, on having weight loss surgery. Like
really?
It's something that I've been like looking at a little more seriously over the past year. And it's because like, I don't know, it's something about the way my body has changed after 30. The way I could like drop weight before and like for me, it's a little different now. I've always been very easy to drop weight here in my neck, through my chest area, and then I'll thin out in my waist and in my stomach. Now the bottom portion is different, but now after 30, that part, like why that blessing and that curse, right? But after 30, things are a little different, and so I'm just like, oh, I'm noticing a little bra fat. Like, what is this? You know, what's going on?
It's harder. Those parts get stubborn, like they say.
They do.
Yeah.
So I've actually been thinking about that, and I'm actually thinking about like doing the sleeve. Honestly, I've been thinking about doing that, but my boyfriend made me promise him, like, listen, you give it a full 6 months. Like serious commitment, like we changing your eating habits, you're gonna exercise, you're gonna do this. And then at that point, if you haven't lost anything or you haven't seen any changes, then you know, we'll go and consult. So that's where my mind is now.
Well, look, I'm all for that. Hey, kudos to boyfriend, because at least he's giving you an alternative.
Right.
And he's supporting you behind it. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like you're making that decision by yourself.
Exactly. Or like it's a united front.
Yeah. So I'm all for that, honey. Yep. In 6 weeks, go ahead and try it and see what happens.
Exactly. I saw a post, might have been yesterday, kind of floating around Facebook. And it was this guy. I want to say, well, no, it wasn't him. I was going to say it could have been the comedian guy, but it wasn't. It was another guy. And he was going on and he was just like, he feels like YouTube, the whole culture has changed the way people view their bodies. Like with Black women, for the longest, like white women wanted the Black women's bodies and shapes and all that. They thought that was the ideal shape and all of this. And so that's when they started, with the surgeries and all of this. And so then, of course, Black women kind of started taking heed on it, and they started, getting these enhancements and all of these things done. And so then he kind of like put the blame on the guys, saying like, well, it's because of us that we didn't make her feel comfortable and secure in her own body. So she had to go and want to enhance things and all of that. And so it was like, okay, I understand your point and I get it. But ultimately for me, and I think I can speak for a good bit of other women, like, I don't see us altering our bodies to please a man.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all, because either two things. I feel like women do it. You have some women that genuinely, like I would say genuinely, you are doing it for you.
Yeah.
You do it to do it. And then you have other women that are doing it for other women. You get what I'm saying? In no way, shape, or form, I think that it's for men, because men like women any kind of way. Like
any kind of way. And that's the thing. Like, most men don't even have a damn type, if we're being honest.
Right. And then it's like, there was a meme or something going around too, where it was like, some women going to get these enhancements, and then the nigga go and cheat on them with a natural girl with the back fat and the cellulite.
Exactly. Exactly.
This shit, like.
So it's a damn catch-22 all the way around.
Yeah. So I'm good on that. And at this point, like I said, I think I'm good. I don't see myself really getting an enhancement right now, because I don't like the recovery period. I don't like it. Like section, it did something to me mentally. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that stuff or whatever. So my man gonna have to take this cellulite, take this little bit of back road, just a little bit. Like, he just gonna have to take it, honey, and
girl, and know that shit is associated with their real body.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need you to know, I was I always say, like, you could tell with a woman that has a heavier ass. Like, I don't care who you are. If you got ass, you gonna have some cellulite in your ass, especially if it's real.
Yeah.
Like, come on, baby, you better know this real.
Right.
Like, ain't no deflating this, ain't no boom, her enhancement one-sided today. No, this the real shit, and this is what it is.
Right. Like, I'm just saying, and I think really your body, it has to go with your lifestyle.
It does.
It has to go with your lifestyle. Like, it can't be mismatched. Like, if you're gonna get enhancements, okay, cool. Maybe you don't have any children, don't plan to have any more children. You live this lifestyle where you kind of like, you just chilling. It's more so for show. It's an asset for you or whatnot.
To me, it's big on image.
Yeah, I could see that, but like I'm a regular gal,
right?
So me getting my body done will kind of defeat the purpose, because I'm a regular girl. Like, I ain't trying to be out here. I ain't trying to be out here be no social media model. I ain't trying to be none of that. Like, I'm just a model. Like,
who's living a normal ass life,
Yeah, like I'm good on that, and my man gonna love every bit of it, honey.
That's the one, that's the two, that's the three. Like, girls, listen, take it from me. Even in my I like to call myself fluffy. So even in my fluffier days, baby, I promise you, it does not stop anything or any man. I promise you. Like, please understand.
Yes, honey. My man, if I can get naked around him with no problem and he look at me crazy, I won.
Girl, but listen, this is the thing. What about the whole getting naked thing, and you standing at the sink and you brushing your teeth, and then like, he's off, you thinking he ain't paying no attention, then boom, here go me sitting at work, damn 12 o'clock in the day, and here goes a picture of me standing in the damn mirror brushing my teeth naked. Like, why? Why?
I love it. Like, love me in all my glory. All of it.
Yeah, but that takes a lot for us women too, especially after having kids, because that's the whole metamorphosis in itself. So that's the whole thing. And it's like, even because I've been watching YouTube videos on the weight loss surgeries and all of that, and a lot of women, they'll say even after losing 100 pounds, they still see themselves at their highest weight. Yeah. And I think for us as women, when you go through life-changing situations and all of this, and it affects your body, whether it have, it be having kids or not, you still see yourself at that uncomfortable place. And when a man comes along and he appreciates you for where you're at today and the body that you have currently, it's a gap there. Like, it takes a while for you to come from here to there, and it's a total adjustment. And I was like that after a while, especially after having twins, because girl, it took me going back to look at my maternity pictures where I was like, shit, 8 months, going on 9 months, and I'm standing to the side and I'm like, yo, my belly looked like a damn watermelon. Like, this thing is huge. Like, it literally looked like it was sitting on my crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it takes, seeing that to know, like, girl, you got every reason to feel, amazing about yourself.
Because look what you did.
Yes. And look where you came from, to know that it was like that and you're back to fitting your old clothes, back to your old shape and all that. That's a lot.
It is a lot. But I tell you, something about me having this second baby made my sexy go through the roof. I don't know what it was. And to say that, like you said, I had a C-section and it took me a second to kind of bounce back from that C-section. Like, that had me down for a second.
Really?
But yeah, it oh God, it did.
There was an unexpected C-section?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because literally in the middle of pushing, my baby he was too big to get past my tailbone. So they're like, yeah, let's go ahead and do.
Personally, it's a big baby.
Yeah. And then they had to put me to sleep while it was on the C-section. So that was another thing that kind of scarred me a bit. And then when I had it, like, I did not look at my C-section scar for about the first 2 months. Like,
and that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't even want to look down in that area, let alone that area is known.
Girl, I would just feel like I would pat down there, and I just felt so butchered.
Yeah.
To me, it felt so butchered. Like
you literally cut in half.
Yeah, like, so I would never look at it. Like, I would have my mama come, or I'll FaceTime her and I'm like, Mama, look at it, make sure it's healing right or whatever. Like, if I'm in the shower, I'm patting it around it, but I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, at all.
That made me feel a little insecure. Like, dang, how I'm gonna recover from this? Or like, how I'm gonna feel about when I'm naked or whatever.
Because you feel like that's the focal point. So it's like, okay, you're standing there and you're naked, and all you could see, in your mind, you're envisioning him going straight to that scar,
Yeah. But I mean, hey, I'm single right now. And honestly, I aspire to my next guy, whomever my guy is gonna be. I aspire for him to be someone that's just gonna take me in all my glory. So I'm not even worried about that no more. Like,
right. And that's the thing too of dealing with a man. Like, that shit is minimal.
Yeah, and a man, honey, when you get that love from a man, one that will look at what you think are flaws, and he's like
eating them shits up.
Listen, I tell y'all no lie, like, and I ain't telling my business, but I tell you no lie. There's a guy that the way he expressed himself as to, you're so beautiful. Like, you're so beautiful. Every time he has to stop himself from telling me, you're so beautiful. Like, you don't, you are, like, and it don't even have to be on some type stuff where, hey, I'm trying to get with you, nothing like that. It's just the fact that a man recognizing and just showing you that, hey, yo, girl, come on, you might not see what I see, but and it ain't just a physical, like, you're a beautiful person, girl. So it's like, that's the type of guy that I aspire for, like, because that shows me that they're out there. Yeah. So I'm like, my next guy, he gotta be head over heels, doggone, like, hey,
completely in love with me. And not just this. Like, I need you to see the whole picture.
Everything.
It all has to be beautiful. It all has to be beautiful. Saturday, I had the company Assurion come to the house to replace my screen on my cell phone because it was cracked, of course. Y'all, I'm horrible about cracking my screen. Horrible. But thank God for screen replacements. So he came to the house and I gave him my phone. He went back to his little van and Bay was over, so we were just kicking it on the couch or whatever. So he came back, he rang the doorbell when he was finished, and he said, ma'am, I had to call my girlfriend. And I was like, why? And he was like, because he said, I called her and I was like, listen, this lady whose cell phone that I'm working on right now, oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Like I'm looking at her picture on her lock screen, which is one of the pictures we took from my shoot, right? And he's like, she's so freaking pretty, man. Like, and of course he named where I worked and he was like, I would not want to go down there and like have to face her. I just couldn't do it. And so I was laughing about it. And so I came back in the house and I was telling him, I was like, babe, guess what? The guy just said, and he was like, he actually had to call his girlfriend and tell her about it. And he was like, babe, that's the thing. Like, you don't see that side of you. Like, people see you and they see your image and like what's out on social media and they just like, oh my God, this girl is beautiful, this, that, and the third. She has so much going on. He was like, and honestly, it can be a little intimidating. And I was like, but the crazy thing about it is anybody who truly knows me knows that this here is me 80% of the time.
Right. Don't get us wrong now. We gon' make sure we to par with this social media. And of course, because we're career women. We're known for like we got stuff going on, like grown woman stuff going on. So of course we got to be put together and everything. But a lot of people don't know, like they'll look at that and think that, oh, she's stuck up, oh, she bougie, she and it's like, I'm cool, like I'm
as fuck. Like seriously.
Yeah, you tripping.
Yeah, I don't know who you thought you was talking about, but I'm not her.
Right, like I can go in any hood and I'm good. Like you tripping.
That part, I can dress it up or down. Like, listen, dialect is there, everything is there. I could blend in, talk with anybody, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. That's just, I guess, like growing up with how we did and coming from that small town and all that, and then venturing on to, broader horizons and all of that, you're taught to know how to adjust to the room.
Right. Definitely. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's
true. Yeah. And everybody can't see you past what in that light. Like people come to your job or whatever, when they see you in that light, they thinking, oh, well, that's just how she is. But yes, on Saturday night while I'm chilling at the bar, like you don't even know that I'm a finance manager. Like you're not supposed to unless I tell you that. Like, because if we're not in that type setting, that's not what you're getting, honey.
Because it's not public knowledge.
Yes, I'm still a human. I still have a personal life. And my personal life is, as long as I'm not doing nothing that's going to jeopardize my career or my life or anything, that's just, come on, you got to meet me where I'm at.
Exactly. And let me operate in that room.
Yeah. So everything doesn't have to be so serious all the time. Like, live.
Right. Because work is serious enough, like outside of 5 o'clock, that is all badge off. Like, I'm different.
Like, and not in a bad way. It's just that, hey, I'm chill. Like I can go put my sneakers on and chill. Like, come on now.
Look, throw me a hat on and I'm good. Like I know how to be low key and low vibrations. I know how to be there. I do not have to demand a whole lot. But during 8:30 to 5, you're gonna catch me how you catch me.
Yeah. Listen.
Wholeheartedly.
Right. That's the idea. That's being well-rounded. That's just a part of being well-rounded. So, but yeah, I have a question. What do you think about? Well, okay, so of course, like y'all gonna hear me come with a lot of questions because I'm out here in this single girl life, so it's like, how do I guess, and this could be a topic for another night. We don't have to really go in depth with it, but when is it okay to actually commit to dating? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is it okay
Girl. So first of all, get out of my head and get out of my house. Because we just had this whole conversation last night.
No.
Yes, had this whole conversation last night. I'm trying to think what brought it up. I'm unsure what brought it up. However, I do know that I said, because I've been outside and I've lived, like for me, and so and my partner, he hasn't at all. And so that's our differences. So for me, it was a thing of, nah, this is cut and dry. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna have this conversation, we're gonna figure out what we're doing. Because again, I am not a gray area person. I function in black and white. So unless you specify to me that we're exclusive, we're dating exclusively, and this is what we're doing, I'm taking it day by day.
You're rubbing off on me, sis. Long time coming. Long time coming. You are rubbing off on me.
And you know that I'm here for it.
And because that's where I'm at now. Like that's where I'm at. Like, and for some reason, I tend to get swirled into these guys that cannot keep it black and white. They dwell in those gray areas, and
that, to me, that's a turn off.
Yeah, and it confuses me, and then I be trying to figure it out for them, and I done got to the point where I'm like, you know what? No, that's not fair. That's not fair. I'm not trying to do this. You're wrong. Come on.
And just like I told him last night, I said, he was like, well, why do you feel so strongly about that? Why is that something that you need? And I said, because I have been outside. I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I have been on the side that may have gotten hurt a time or two. And I've also been on the side that have hurt a couple hearts more than a time or two. So that's why that gray area is no good, because I've dealt with people in my past who like, nah, our actions state what we're doing, this, that, and the third. And that's not true. Like I can be over here and I can be kicking it with you, this, that, and the third. But I know for me, if we have not made that exclusive commitment, then when I'm not until when I'm sitting beside you, I'm texting somebody else. When I leave here, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow I may link with somebody and go on a date, this, that, and the third. Now that's one thing that I would say about myself. As far as by me being exclusive, like sexually, if I'm dealing with somebody on that level, then I won't do it with somebody else. However, I'm free to entertain, I'm free to flirt, and I'm free to date. So if you just so happen to get caught up in that moment where you're functioning in that gray area and your feelings get hurt, then sorry, that's not on me, because I've told you I am the type of person, we're going to specify what we're doing.
Yeah. And that's definitely understandable. And see, I used to be the opposite. If I'm dealing with you sexually, I'm giving you everything. Like I ain't talking to nobody else. I ain't dealing with nobody else. And you ain't even gave me the benefit of the doubt of saying, yeah, we're exclusive. So that's where I used to that's where I messed up at. And that's why now it's such a turn off for me if I speak with a guy and he can't tell me, he can't give me his clear intentions. That's like, I'm good on that. Because the
thing about it is this is how I feel. Be 100 from up front and let me decide how I handle it. Let me decide if this is something that I want to do.
If you do it that way.
Thank you. Because chances are, if I'm not looking for anything serious, I'm okay with you playing the field. Long as you're playing it within reason. If you're playing the field, then 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna fuck you, because I know what you're doing, and I'm just not about to risk myself like that. Unprotected or not, I'm just not gonna do it. But just be real up front. Like just tell me, okay, no, Constance, I'm sorry, you're not the only person that I'm dealing with. You're not the only person that I'm talking to. I'm a grown-ass woman. Like I can handle it, because chances are you're not gonna be the only person that I'm talking to. So if we get that out of the way ahead of time, then listen, when we together and your phone ring, answer that shit by all means, because I'm gonna answer mine.
Listen, oh God, I feel you. I felt that in my soul now, because I had to take a step back and realize who the fuck I was one day. Like like, wait a minute, like it just went off like a bug, because I'm like, hold on, wait. This guy trying to play the field and trying to act like he the one, but do you know who I am?
That part.
Like, do you know who I am?
That part.
I need to show you some receipts? Like, do I need to pull up my inbox from a daily standpoint? Like, I mean,
let me introduce you to my world.
Like, come on, wait a minute. Like, I had to realize who I was. Like, nah, sorry. No,
I can remember years ago, I posted a status that was kind of like, oh, some shit. Like, sometimes I got to take a minute to pause and laugh to myself and then readjust. Because like you said, obviously you got me fucked up somewhere along the way.
Yeah, wait,
I'm not her.
And then, but check this out though. And this may be off topic a little bit. I'm just going to go to the left just a little bit, but I'm going to bring it right back.
Whisper, that's right.
Because this is near and dear to my soul, because when you take a step back and you look at what you're being compared to, help me, Jesus.
First of all, first and foremost, before you even continue, how many times have I told you, you cannot compare where you can't compete?
Oh my God. But for a second, I got wrapped up in, wait a minute, this ain't in something or someone that can stand in the same rooms that I'm standing in.
Oh man.
Or not even on some cocky type stuff, but sis can't even stand next to me and we entertain the same type of people.
Because first of all, we can't even have the same conversations. We can't even be in the same circles.
No, we're not. So why am I being compared to you again? What
non-factor.
Oh God, I had to realize that because I got sucked in for a second.
And see, so that goes back to you reevaluating the quality of guy you're dealing with.
Yeah, definitely. Because I, no lie, shoot the shit, whatever. But hey,
you gotta know how to take it.
Yeah. And if you can entertain me and entertain something that's not even, we ain't even on the same playing field, then I gotta take a step back, because now you making my stock drop.
And at the end of the day, you're taking that L.
Yeah, I can't do it. And I had a guy tell me this. And it was kind of like a breaking point.
First of all, it's hurtful though when a guy tells you that.
A guy told me that, no lie. A guy I used to work with, he told me, he said, Jasmine, he said, I saw something one day. He said, I saw something and I was like, I thought more of her until that day. Because that I saw what you dealt with and what you accepted on a particular day.
What you allowed.
Yeah. And he was like, you kind of like, I felt like that girl don't know her worth at all. Like, and when it said it, it hurt. It hurt and it was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
It is. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It takes another guy bringing that to your attention, because a female, you're going to receive it as hate.
Yeah.
But from a guy, he has nothing to lose. He's just gonna keep it a buck with you,
Yeah, that stopped me on my tracks. Now that stopped me before any female could have came up to me and said that same thing, and I probably would have been like, girl, bye. But for a dude to say that, and then I know like he ain't even type of dude that was trying to throw shame or whatever. He was never talk to me or nothing. Like, so I know it came from a good place. Yeah, and for him to say that, I was just like, oh no.
Yeah, because honestly, think about it. At that point, he had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So he wasn't gonna just do it just so, because he had nothing to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know he was legit in what he said, because when he said the incident that happened, I couldn't say nothing but you right.
He chin checked you.
He did, and it hurt. It hurt. I even told him.
Listen, I bet you put them big girl drawers on then.
Won't catch me slipping like that again, honey.
I bet not. But we need those reality checks here and there.
Yeah.
We really do. Oh, girl, I don't know. We've had some great convo tonight. So y'all gotta let us know how y'all feel about this whole visual aspect of this.
Yeah, and we're gonna be more. It's gonna be a little more entertaining. The visual, like Connie and I are gonna do some tapings together.
Right, we're gonna get there.
Yeah, we're gonna do some tapings together. We're gonna have a whole little scene or whatnot right now, but say, hey, real life stuff. We working women, like we grown women. Like I say, right now I'm in Kansas City trying to make a check. So
That part, juggling and figuring out.
Yeah, but we still gonna make unapologetically grown as fuck. We gonna make it pop. So we gonna do what we do from wherever we are. So that's the beauty of it too. So y'all just gotta work with us, grow with us.
Work with us. Yeah, exactly. Grow with us. Like, we need y'all to know, like, y'all was in the gym shooting with us.
Hey, hearing us and stuff. Oh, boy, listen, when y'all checking us out all the way from Cali and stuff, honey.
Y'all, first of all, bitch, I have not told you. We had a listener from Puerto Rico.
No, we did.
Yes, the fuck we did.
No,
I just checked that. Yeah, but you know you in a hotel. But listen, yes, I just checked the analytics before we started this session. I was like, Puerto Rico, what? Let me find out.
Let me find out, child. We mess around and get a sponsor from over there in one of them islands, honey. We're gonna be coming from y'all from Puerto Rico.
Hello, reporting live.
Yes, honey. I'm trying to work on a Jamaica sponsor.
Yeah, like, I'm waiting for Jamaica to pop up. I'm waiting on it.
Yeah, it's coming. Things. Yeah, this is gonna be a good year.
Yeah, so, especially with this summer, y'all. We definitely trying to get some things in the works and get some things, in line up, some cute, like fun things to do. Because we don't want to just come to you via airways or YouTube through video and all of this. Like, we want some in-person encounters and all of that. Yeah. So we're trying to get it going, y'all. But for real, again, her inbox is open, my inbox is open. Please don't come on no dumb shit. But we open to suggestions, criticism, constructive criticism, however, any of that, like we're open to it, because we're trying to grow, and y'all as our audience, y'all our main consumer, so we want what y'all want.
And see, Connie is a bit more reserved than I am, so I'm sorry, but the non-supporters, this is not your platform. And Connie is a bit more reserved than I am.
Y'all blame the career. Blame the career, because I promise you, it ain't in me otherwise.
Yeah, because I'm sorry. Don't come around the corner, honey, because I'm going to have to turn you back around.
Sorry, because I didn't send for you.
No, and see, my patients, I got 2 kids, and I work full time, and I do this. And I'm still trying to put myself in position for my husband to find me. So
that's the one. Let him find you.
Yeah, of course he has to find me, honey. And so I have no more space for not even an ounce
of bullshit.
I'm gonna shut down real quick and real cute and keep moving. So,
exactly. And you're gonna dismiss yourself.
Yeah, disclaimer. That's just a little disclaimer. That's all. But it's all love here. That's it.
Exactly. So again, y'all, we allowed y'all to put a face with their name. I am Monique.
I am Jazz.
Exactly. And again, we're your hosts of Unapologetically Grown as Fuck. This is our 4th episode? Yes.
4. Got my nails done for y'all. 4.
And I'm still bare out you. I'm coming. So yeah, y'all. Great conversation tonight, y'all. Y'all got to see the fun, jokey side of us, because y'all see our topic was literally on somebody's getting ready for summer weight loss and enhancements and stuff like that. Like, and y'all see how we derail, but that's how we want to present it. We want y'all to see, like, it's unscripted, honestly. Like, we have a subject that we're gonna bring to you, but if we get off track, it's all fine because it's natural and we're going with the flow.
Right.
So again, y'all, it's been real. We're out.
Night. I'll see y'all back in South Carolina later.
That part.